Quick demo for my Batocera machine. This is the same thing I do to other mini PCs that I get a hold of. One on the bottom is for Windows. One up top is for, well, you'll see. I'll also be controlling it using this mini keypad if I don't want to use a controller. Alright, so I'll show you what I mean. Can swap between all the emulation devices that this thing can handle, at least for games that I have loaded up. Yep, even PlayStation. It's actually capable of going GameCube and PS2, I just haven't tried it yet. I usually just use this for older systems, so no biggie. And actually, since this PC has a wireless module, I can also use this guy. I already have this set up for Bluetooth, so all I gotta do is turn it on. Boom. You can play emulators with a DualSense. I'll go ahead and start up a game. What do I want to try? You know what? Let's go Demon's Crest. I always love playing this game. As you can see, I have all the artwork for all these games and stuff. Demon's Crest, I think. There we go, I skipped it. It's all in alphabetical order. I just kind of... There we go. And a lot of consoles have the border on the side. This one has Super Famicom. I don't know why they went with that one instead of the Super Nintendo, but hey, that works. This is my favorite Super Nintendo game, which is why I'm trying it. As you can see, it looks great, even on my 4K display. This is a 43-inch 4K Vizio, and this machine just demolishes the freaking Super Nintendo in terms of compatibility. It loves this stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and get past the menu. There we go. And I'm just going to see, let's show you how it controls right here. I'll also start a PlayStation game in a little bit, or even the Dreamcast, just to show you how powerful this thing is. Let's see if I can beat this guy. This is also one-handed, may I add. And I lost. Normally I'm able to beat this guy pretty easily. I'll go ahead and get back to the menu. Yeah, and you can go back and forth pretty easily. Every system that's on here is something that it does fairly well, as long as the emulator itself is good. So, I'll just go with something on the PlayStation. I think everyone can kind of relate to that. Let's go for something 3D. I'll say probably Crash Bandicoot, but yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll go Crash Bandicoot. Oh yeah. Never forget that startup if you grew up with this one. Best PlayStation startup ever. Little audio hitch right there, but that's mostly due to the emulator. Can I skip this? No, I cannot. Oh yeah. Can I get in the game now? There we go. I'd like to be able to just... I swear it looks really nice on this display. And look, I have an original PlayStation right there. I play it. I also play my PS2. I mean, you see all this stuff right here. But this is still a nice little machine to have when you don't own certain games or you don't own certain systems. Like, I don't have a Super Nintendo anywhere, or an NES, or Virtual Boy, or anything like that. And even on the PlayStation, I get to play games that I don't own yet. So, that little Batocera machine right there is honestly pretty nice to have. And for context, the model that is a 65 watt HP Elitedesk 705 G4. This one has a Ryzen 3400 GE. I could upgrade it to a G model because it's 65 watt, but it wouldn't really matter much. So I kept it as is. And it works just fine. Can I please get past this? Thank you. Jesus. Took a while. Just want to get into gameplay. I have played this game so much. There we go. Whoa. That camera. That camera's eccentric. I'd like to add that this is still one-handed.
Crash. Why must you always muck it?
Muck in my mud. I know what you're about to say. I don't need to hear it again. Come on. Alright, so that's that. Boom. I don't need your apples. Fuck your apples. Fuck your chickens. Well, can't fuck chickens apparently. I don't need your apples. I do need to jump though. I need to switch my fingers. This is the stupidest thing, playing with one hand, but that's what happens when you're a cameraman. Eh, fuck your goat. That's right, I didn't play Ghost Simulator. What are you gonna do? Fuck your apples. I don't need no apples. I would say fuck the mask, but the mask is there to stay. I'm just gonna fuck every apple. I got apples! No! I can't fuck 3 apples. Damn it. Alright, well, you get the idea. So, this is the Batocera machine. Obviously, I've got a few... Well, actually, I haven't gone through my favorites on this one. There's another machine that I built for someone else. But, I can also play light gun games. I do have guns to actually do this that work on the LCD, which is pretty cool. A little bit of MAME, obviously not much, but MAME's been kind of hard to run on this, mostly because the cores are really weird. But Final Burn Neo has been excellent. There is a ton to have on this one, and you've noticed all these games have artwork. Well, not all of them. I love how as soon as I say that, this happens, but most games do have artwork, not all of them. Some of them just couldn't be scraped. But yeah, Lots of cool games here. Game Boy, Super Nintendo, N64. I mean, there's just so much good stuff. Even obscure stuff like a Thomas Wave. Dolphin Blue is obviously MVP right here. Some of my favorites are like the Sega M2 or Model 2, if you will, which has some pretty cool obscure arcade games from the early 90s. Gunblade New York is amazing. Model 3 is also amazing as well. In fact, this has another one of my favorites, LA Machine Guns. Sega Rally is amazing on this as well. I mean, and then of course, Star Wars Arcade Trilogy. I just had to have this game, and I was so ecstatic when I could play it. Neo Geo for sure. I could add more, but I haven't done that yet. So, anyways, that's the Batocera machine.